Good morning on day 6. Today didn't start on a good note. I've lost a necklace that my mom gave me. It was like a little golden clove with a K on it. And the last time I saw it was 35 kilometers ago. So unfortunately it's not possible for me to go back in my steps and search for it. So yeah, I called my mom. I was crying a little bit and she told me, well, maybe it will bring luck to someone else, so I hope so. And now I'm continuing. I have a long day today. If I want to sleep where I plan to sleep, it's like 26 kilometers and it's already after 10, so we'll see. I'm also gonna go through a town and I'm gonna ask if they have like the hostel for the pilgrims again. Maybe I'm lucky, maybe I'm not. If not, I'm gonna continue to the spot that I found myself. Last night was the warmest I had on this trip. It was very warm. It was like 10 degrees throughout the whole night. By the end of the night it was raining quite a lot. I even heard a thunder. Now it's like sprinkling, but it's nothing too bad. But I am wearing my rain gear. I also had a visitors in the morning, like at 4 a.m. There were like critters trying to eat my food. Luckily they didn't chew through my food bag or anything. They just chewed through a Ziploc bag that I use in the evening for cooking my ramen noodles. So yeah, they didn't damage anything important, just one Ziploc bag that I can throw away in the next town. I'm still beating myself up about the necklace. I'm sure everyone who have lost something that was important to them can relate. I believe I mentioned yesterday that today I'm gonna walk all the way to the Atlantic Ocean. What I didn't mention, and I should have on day 1, is that Tarifa is a place where Mediterranean Sea and Atlantic Ocean meets. The weather seems to get better. I'm already like sweating, but there are still some dark clouds. It's quite a beautiful scenery here. Some parts of this road are very muddy thanks to the rain last night. It gets stuck to your shoes and it makes them like twice as heavy. Makes it very, very hard to walk on. And still no rain, so we will see if it's gonna hit me or not. They say it might, so. And now the wind is like picking up, so I'm keeping my jacket, otherwise I would probably be cold, especially when I'm sweaty. On a more positive note, in that house somebody is playing Backstreet Boys is Back really loud. So I'm dancing and laughing. It's super funny. Like in the middle of nowhere and they are playing Backstreet Boys super loud. Maybe you can hear it. I'm not sure if you can hear it actually, but random things will make you laugh. The next song is Barbie Girl. Super funny. It's cracking me up. When you see a bench or a picnic table or even a shelter with a picnic table, you gotta take a stop and have a little break. Because it is so rare here. It's basically the first one I came across. So yeah, I'm taking a break. This is perfect. Only people are pretty nasty. If you can pack it full and bring it here, you can pack it empty. It makes me super mad. I'm carrying an extra bag in my backpack, so I packed up all the cans and other trash that was here, and I'm gonna throw it away once I get to the city, which is somewhere there. It's not visible yet, but I should be there today, later. The town I'm heading to, Puerto Real, is 13.5 kilometers away this direction. It looks really dark out there. I might not avoid the rain today. And through the mudland we go. Yeah, I hope I can cross it without falling too deep into the mud. I'm gonna see. No, that wasn't a good one. Okay. I'm gonna go there. Hopefully, if I'm not gonna. No, I'm losing my shoes. Great. This is my shoe. And this is the other one. That was a bad choice. Awesome. And I lost it. Maybe I shouldn't have videoed this. Oh my god. Can I grab it? Oh, now I lost my water bottle. Well, that was a bad choice. Got the shoe. It now weighs like 5 kilograms. Wow. Well, even this is a part of it. How I'm gonna get inside? I have no idea. Okay, I'm gonna stop shooting because this is not doable with one hand. Oh wow. I wanted to cross this stream with dry shoes, but I guess I'm just gonna walk through so I can wash this off. Oh, stupid Chris. Okay, let's go. Yeah. Let's wash them a bit. I'm gonna help myself. Oh my god. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. Still some mud here, but it's gonna fall off when it's dry. Awesome. Well, much better. Now pay attention to the road and hopefully don't get stuck in the mud again. Situation like this, you either can laugh or cry. I choose to laugh. Oh yeah, you can see how it's slippery. Okay, I'm gonna use my trekking poles to steady myself a little bit and put the camera away. And it's very dark out there. Wow. It's almost like skating walking on this dirt road with the top layer being so slippery. Today I walked 7.26 kilometers, and that means one thing. I've hit 100 kilometers on this journey. And I think this fallen tree that I needed to go around sums it up. So there is a thunderstorm roaring over there. I heard the thunder. So hopefully it won't catch me somewhere. Somebody thinks I didn't have enough mud today. So, no idea where I'm gonna go. I walked around that part, but here I probably will walk like that. Hopefully I can do better than last time. Well, I took it through the water and it was quite deep. So fun stuff. Yeah. I hope it's done. Oh my god. I could hide in here. It's abandoned. I think the storm is going away from me, so I'm just gonna keep walking because I have a lot of meters to cover today. And I don't want to be stuck somewhere here. So I keep walking and finally decent walkable path. Every now and then there is like a patch of mud, but it's doable now. Hopefully it lasts like this. There are some accommodations pretty close, so I hope I'm gonna get to a normal road. Yeah, this one I can walk around, so this is okay. But sometimes I need to be creative because they are pretty damn deep. And I don't want to lose my shoe again. Once was enough. I keep walking towards the storm. Still not a single drop of rain, but it's thundering. I didn't see any actual lightning, but I also try to run so I'm not underneath the wires because I don't want to be underneath them if they fall. I'm also like not the highest in the area, so I'm not too afraid that it would hit me. So I just walked through Mordor. It was a pretty big storm. I was a little bit worried, not gonna lie. Luckily I wasn't like in an open area where I would be the only target for the lightnings, but it still got me worried a little bit. Now I stopped at some bar by the main road and having a beer. I think I deserved it. I think I'm gonna call this day a series of tests if I got what it takes to walk this whole journey. It was fun. Definitely type 2 fun. It's the fun that you're gonna laugh at with some time in between. But yeah, fun day. I might actually take a hostel today or something because I'm pretty much drenched. It was raining a lot not for long, but a lot. It was a heavy rain, so yeah. I survived the big thunderstorm. Now I'm walking towards clear skies, so that's great. But yeah, I came from that direction, so I was underneath it the whole time. But now hopefully I get some sunshine because I'm all wet and I'm pretty cold, so I'm walking again so I can warm up a little bit. I even got a little bit of sunshine. Awesome. And I was walking the wrong direction, so now I'm turning back, but only like a couple 100 meters. And I need to get across the main road and then walk alongside it for like 6 kilometers till I get to the Puerto Real. I was asking in the small pub where I was having a beer if there is a albergue in Puerto Real, and there is none, so we'll see. There are some hostels, so maybe I'm gonna stay there, or I'm gonna push another 6.6 kilometers to get to the original spot where there is a shelter by the beach. I think they rerouted the Camino again, but I don't know where the new Camino is going, so I'm taking the old route, and I had to cross the highway over there, and now I'm walking via the old Camino. Gonna see if it's even walkable. Sometimes it's a challenge, even on marked routes. There is still an old sign here, and this is where I'm going. I don't know if you can see it, but apparently Sevilla is 107 kilometers via highway, and that's where I'm heading also. 107, that's not that bad. I can do it. I probably already did 107 now. Yeah, a little bit more than that. I'm currently at 15:38 for the day, and I might do another 10. It all depends if I'm gonna get the accommodation in Puerto Real or if I'm gonna keep walking another 6.6 kilometers. I'm praying for the first one, to be honest. It was quite a harsh day, but either is good. If I would walk more, I wouldn't have to pay for accommodation. It would also be my longest day, which I think is a little bit too early to walk that many kilometers, but if there is nothing decent for a decent price, I'll do it. Also, this is some natural park. I have no idea where they abandoned it. Like, I don't think anyone is going this road or taking walks here. There was a ruin of a house. It's quite beautiful. It's water everywhere in between. It's pretty. There's an old gate leading to nowhere. It's just interesting. There was a cyclist going by and he scared the heck out of me. I was just adjusting my backpack and he just drove right past to me. So I'm not the only one using this road, which is good. But you can see, it's like there used to be some structures and there is nothing now. There is one ruin of a house further away, but nothing. There's also another structure there. I don't think you can see that. Yeah, just land of no one. Just me and one cyclist. There is a horse here, so it's not completely abandoned. What a beauty. Yeah, but there are some abandoned buildings here. I might take a break here if it's possible to get inside, but I don't think it is. No, the horse has water here, so I think it's all closed up. And I stepped into a puddle. Great. Just when my feet started to dry. I think somebody might be trying to rebuild something here. There is a path for bird watching. There are some sheep there. There was the horse over there somewhere. So yeah, I think somebody is trying to rebuild some stuff because this is new. Or relatively new. I'm taking a short break here and I've realized I haven't eaten anything since breakfast, and I only had some bar for breakfast and it's already 15:20. Good job. I really struggle with with food. At every hike I take, the first week is like I'm struggling to eat some calories. But I don't think I'm gonna eat anything right now. I think I'm gonna push to the town and maybe have some town food. Because it was a really hard day, so I could use some warm, nice food. And the hunger finally entered the building. It's about time considering it's 4 p.m. But I still need to walk, I think 3 kilometers to the city center. But I believe there are some restaurants nearby. Today is the first day where I can really feel my legs and feet. I walked little over 20 kilometers and now I'm searching for the information center and also for some restaurant where I can eat because I'm really hungry. But it's quite nice here. I'm happy for the sun so I could dry a little bit, and also the temperature went down quite a bit when I was getting rained on and walking through that storm, so I'm warming up a little bit as well. Oh, I made a mistake. I ordered large pizza and I thought it's like a little bit larger, but it's massive. So I think I'm gonna have food for like 3 days or something. I'm gonna need to pack it out. Also, there is no albergue here or anything, I believe, so I'm gonna keep walking to the destination that I originally planned to. The only thing is it's already 5 and I have like a little bit over 1 hour of daylight and it's 6.4 kilometers. So hopefully I'll make it. I'm glad I dried out a little bit. My feet are still wet, but that's fine. Now I'm gonna eat. So I'm hungry. Walking through a beautiful park. The problem is there is a lot of people. Otherwise I might even camp here, but there are a lot of cyclists and a lot of runners. There is one running towards me right now. And to the spot where I want to sleep is still 4 kilometers and it's already getting dark. I think it's gonna be dark within like 30-40 minutes maybe. Even picnic tables in this area. The only thing I would have to set up a tent. Where I'm heading there should be a shelter with a roof. And I checked the Google Maps as well and it does have a roof. But this is too close to people, to be honest. So I don't think I want to stay here. I'm gonna be real with you. Today sucks. With all the mud, getting caught in a rainstorm, walking more kilometers than I would like. I can definitely feel it. I'm tired. My feet are on fire, my legs are hurting a bit, and I think it's a little too much, little too early. I think I'm gonna make it to the spot, but probably it's gonna be dark and I'm gonna have to take out my headlamp. I also still have wet feet, so it's fun stuff. But finally I'm not cold because I'm walking quite fast to make it. I think this route is just testing me if I have what it takes to finish it, which I still deep down believe that I do. But today I definitely don't feel like it. My body doesn't feel like it. But it's gonna be okay. Once I'm gonna get into my sleeping bag, I'm gonna be all good. And tomorrow is a new day. So hopefully tomorrow will be a little bit better. But I had like 2 really tough days, or 1 tough evening and 1 whole tough day. But yeah, but it is an amazing park. Wow. The only thing that is not that nice is the highway that is close by and you can hear it. And I'm gonna stop and take a picture because this is beautiful. There is a lookout tower here and I was thinking if it would be possible to sleep there. But I don't think so because it's pretty much open. Yeah, it's not suitable for sleeping. That's not gonna protect me. I'm gonna go across that bridge. Wow, quite epic. The bridge is going over Rio de San Pedro. And I can see that this camera is catching up light quite well because it's almost dark. So maybe I should watch my steps because the woods are pretty uneven and I also don't want to drop my phone. But look at that. Wow. I mean, it has its charm going here so late. I'm gonna snap a pic. That bridge could definitely use some maintenance. Most of the beams are rotting. Some of them are loose. That was one hell of a scary walk, but I made it across. So apparently the tests weren't enough yet. Lost necklace from my mom. Going through a lot of mud. Getting caught up in a storm. Walking more kilometers than I would want to because there was no suitable accommodation in the town where I wanted to stay. So I walked almost 7 more kilometers and I've decided to cowboy camp at the porch of a seasonal bar. It had like a wooden porch going all around it. So I was already laying down in my sleeping bag, and out of nowhere, even though it didn't supposed to, it started raining. So everything got wet, my quilt got wet, my pillow was soaking wet, my air mattress was wet. Everything was wet. Everything is still wet. So I went, there is also like a gazebo thing with a roof, but it has no walls or anything, so it's not protected from the wind. I dried the sleep mattress. I took off the cover of the pillow that was soaking wet. I'm using only the plastic inflatable part, and I stuffed it into my sun hoodie. And the quilt is the most worrying part because if you know anything about down quilts, then you know that if the feathers inside get wet, they don't isolate anymore. But luckily the wetness got through only on certain parts, so it's not that bad. It's still isolating, and I'm wearing my puff jacket, so I'm warm, but it was a little bit stressful. So wow, what a day. I mean, if it's the way of testing me if I'm capable of doing this hike, I think I passed the tests. Or at least I hope so. But it was a very long day. It's like 10:30 already, I believe. and I'm ready to go to sleep, but I'm afraid what else can happen. I'll probably will have to get up early tomorrow, or yeah, I think so, because I'm pretty close to another town, and I think like morning runners and dog walkers will come here pretty early, so even though the sunrise is after 8, I believe, or around 8, I think I'm gonna have to wake up a little bit earlier than that. I hope I'm gonna get some sleep. So the story continues. There was a security guy came with a car. He confiscated my stove and gas because I had it outside. The only reason I used it was because I got rained on, and I used it to warm some water, put it into a bottle, and put it in my sleeping bag so it can dry faster and I'm not gonna be cold during the night. Otherwise I wouldn't even use it. And then I was so tired that I didn't throw it into the backpack again, so I left it outside, which was a mistake. At least he let me sleep here, but I need to go pick it up at 7 in the morning. It's currently almost midnight, I believe. And 7 in the morning I have to pick it up. But the building where he's staying at is back where I came from. So I need to walk back if I want my stove back. That's probably it. I'm just gonna try to sleep for the 6 hours or how much I have. What a day.